Hey everyone, DFA here, welcome back to the channel, and today I'm taking a look at the new concealment mechanics. So to be clear, it was a change nobody was expecting. We did receive it in super test and we tested it, of course, but yeah, kind of difficult to do on a super test environment because it's essentially filled with bots. So yeah, we had to pretty much wait until that thing was live to do some extensive testing. So let me show you what they have done, what they have fixed, and what they have broken in the process, because you know how they do things, unfortunately. So is this another case of one step forward and two steps back for a change nobody wanted? Let's take a look at it. I think you can see where this is going. So in a nutshell, the change they have applied is every ship has a concealment range, which is very well known. It's your detection range. So here I do have a Z52. It's around 6 kilometers, a little bit less than that. And essentially, if I start shooting at a ship outside of my main battery range, I'm not going to be detected anymore. So in the previous update I would have been detected here, and let me show you the perspective on that Nahimova to see what this is about. The enemy CV is seeing some kind of shells that are actually coming out of nowhere, and the fun thing is you can actually hit your targets without being detected, so I guess that would be bug number one. It's perfectly feasible if you are really borderline your firing range to be shooting at a target without actually being detected. Case in point, I am Nahimova and I'm not able to see the DD that's actually setting me on fire here. Now going back to the Z52, the general rule is that you actually get detected once you are within firing range and there is a target within your firing range. So in that case, yeah, I'm not playing with it with the range anymore. I get what you want to do is essentially you shoot at your target, you unleash your rapid reload or whatever, and essentially once you disengage and you come out of your firing range, because yeah, when you're shooting, that pretty much becomes your new detection cycle. Then the concealment resets a lot faster. Normally it resets after 20-25 seconds. Here you see I'm exiting, and then the concealment ring will shrink relatively quickly. Actually much quicker than it used to. So yeah, it normally takes between 20 and 25 seconds, we'll talk about that in a moment, and the same applies, so here it's only a couple of seconds. So practically the same applies to planes. You are now going to you're not going to stay detected for too long if you are outside your firing range of the enemy ships. And that's actually a good thing because it forces CV to dedicate a lot of effort to keep you spotted at the expense of other defensive duties with their fighters or offensive duties with their dive bombers and torpedo bombers. So that's generally a good thing. Now the question is, did they actually fix the detection ring bug? Because that's a bug that has been in the game for as long as I can remember, to be honest. You typically, I'm getting myself detected. I'm moving with the Shimakaze within range of a grosser curve first. And essentially, once you stop firing, typically your concealment ring will shrink after around 20 seconds, but you will still be visible for another something like 4 or 5 seconds to the enemy ship. And yeah, they haven't fixed it, so spoilers, you see that here my concealment ring has already shrunk and that GK is still firing at me and detecting me. So I'm going to show you things from his perspective. It's still taking something like another 5 seconds before you are actually not visible to the enemy. Yeah. And so honestly, I'm super pissed about this because that's really the only thing they had to do to fix that concealment issue. Really, that's the only thing we wanted. The rest was not needed because now we do get those behaviors in the game once in a while. And yeah, just look what is going to happen with the Wooster to my left, perfectly visible coming out of that island. And yeah, it disappears. There you go. And then he's going to reappear again. So yeah, I'm obviously perfectly within its firing range at 9 or 10 kilometers, you know, but yeah. I've been experiencing this regularly, especially once ships are coming off islands, and that's a totally unwanted effect from the fix that they've recently done. So there you go. For one bug that needed to be solved, they actually haven't solved it, and they've introduced 2 others at the same time. Just look at what's going to happen with that Kleber. Yep, there you go. I guess we... Fuck it. So there you go, a case of 0 step forwards and 3 steps back, yeah. Let's just go drink a cup of tea to calm down, yeah. In the meantime, stay safe, take care, that was DFA signing out, bye bye!